You hear all the protests. First, you've got Reopen NC, you've got Black Lives Matter, and you have Postmaster DeJoy's house. They're all protests that happened right here in our state, some in our backyard. They're all covered by the First Amendment, but that doesn't mean that everything about a protest is allowed.
You have the right to protest wherever and however you want.
Aha, that is the myth right there. Anything, anywhere is acceptable? Nope. Wake Forest law professor Marie-Amélie George explains further.
We do have robust rights under the First Amendment, but the state does have a right to restrict where, when, and how you protest. The government can't impose any kind of restriction it wants, but it can impose restrictions to promote the safety of people.
There is so much to know about your rights to protest that Wake Forest put together a guide. 40 students spent nearly 500 hours compiling all of this information. Now, this information is useful for attorneys defending your right and also for just the community as a whole to know what their rights are. Let me give you a closer look at the guide because it has a federal law section that goes over First Amendment rights, being on property, and being stopped and frisked by police. Then there is a state section. This way, if you're headed to a rally somewhere else, you know the laws and you know your rights.
People do not have a right to take pictures of you and exploit it for commercial gain, but they do have a right to take pictures of you and disseminate it as news.
So 2 Wants to Know put the Protesters' Rights Project, which is a pro bono project from Wake Forest Law, in this web story. So we're making it really easy for you to find that link so that you can read when you have the time.